You know why I don't tell secrets while I'm in a field of corn? Too many ears around. Hey, how's it going? It's Martin Ross, and today is Friday. Also, Friday. So we're going to be throwing down with some E40s, yay area. So before we get into it, please check out the link to the description. I do have sound libraries there for samples you can use in any DAW. So please check out the links in the description. Also, hit that like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And most important, hit the subscribe button, click the bell so that way you get future updates straight to your device. Let's get into it. All right, so we're breaking down E40's yay area. So the first thing I went and attacked was the very beginning sample. I literally just went off that. So I'll play that. I'm probably going to get a copyright strike, but who cares? Let's hear it.
Uber of the styles like miles and shit. Like 60s funky worms with waves and perms. Just sending junky rhythms right down your block.
So right at that end, I cut that. And what I did was I cut that the loop, and I chopped up each vocal pattern in that loop, so that way it will fit my tempo. So essentially, the loop will drag, right? If I keep playing it over and over. So for me, 100 beats was the feel to it, right? So I kept it at 100 beats. I think you could do 94. It just didn't feel right on 94, so I went with 100. Obviously. You'll hear the difference. But again, I chopped up the samples, threw them in the sampler here, my drum sampler here, Impact XT. And you could see on my MIDI notes here how I chopped it up. So let's hear what it sounds like.
We beat to rap, what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap, what key beat to lock, we beat to rap, what.
And that's the whole idea, is so I keep that loop going, so that way I could throw my instruments on top of that and it doesn't drag out of sequence. Okay, so for the synth parts I'm using 3 notes, E flat, F, and G flat. I'm gonna use E flat throughout the song until I get to the end of the loop. And the end of the loop, I'll use E flat, F, G flat, and I will play those same notes an octave up, so that way it gives it that ascending feel, okay? So let's hear what that sounds like. We'll repeat that loop again. Okay, so for the second part of the synth, we're rising the synth. So at the very low part of the synth, I'm using A flat, B flat, E flat, but then I'm following an E flat minor scale, starting with E flat, A flat, B flat, C, D flat, and then back to the E flat. And then on top of that, as you can see, I'm putting octaves on top of that. Let's hear what that sounds like. Those are just power chords, well, just power octaves following each other. And that will take you into the hook. Okay, so now we're doing like the little pluck, really basic 16th triplets. And all I'm doing is hitting the E flat over and over. So let's hear what that sounds like. I also added a cross delay, so it kind of sounds more fuller in the song. So essentially I used radio samples. It's not the right exact radio modulation. So normally it's sine pulse modulations you'll use. I quickly threw this together. But he's using a lot of modulations for the radio sound effects. So this is what I came up with. So I kind of, gave it that, loony effect, because, Yay Area stuff, Bay Area music, it's to be free, to be like, go wild, man. So I figured that would kind of get the place of that sample. But again, you're probably looking for like a saw or a sine to a pulse wave modulation to get that kind of that radio sample. All right, the moment y'all been waiting for. Literally, I have a kick, a clap. So I'm using a natural hand clap on top of a snare and some snaps to kind of make it full. I'm using an 808 sizzle hi-hat on every time I hit the kick, so on the ones, pretty much. So, see what that sounds like. All right, so let's play it back. This is everything put together.
Uber of the styles like miles and shit. Like 60s funky worms with waves and perms. Just sending junky rhythms right down your block. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock.
All right,
what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap.
All right, gonna rise. Bring it all back. All right, there you have it. What you just heard was E40's J Area, my remake on it. I really appreciate you for sticking around and enjoying this video, I hope. Hit that like button, leave a comment. Also, check out the links in my description for these sound effects. Check out Zource Vibes, my newest one. It's based off the 80s and 90s hip-hop, R&B, and pop style music. Also, most important, please hit that subscribe button, click the bell so that way you get future updates straight to your device. This is Martin Ross breaking down E40's J Area. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Have a great one. Happy Friday.
Of the styles like miles and shit. Like 60s funky worms with waves and perms. Just sending junky rhythms right down your block. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat